Hi there. Good Sunday evening to you and Happy New Year. It's officially 2021. I cannot believe it. It's like, woohoo, where does the time go? So, anyway, this is Shauna Marie Fisher here, getting ready to do my mini free little animal communication readings here on Sunday evening. So, I'm going to give you guys a moment to kind of pop on and I actually have a question that came in earlier, so I'm just going to go and pull that up. So sorry for the distraction there. And yay, hi Lisa, good to see you. Yay. And hi Patty, good to see you too. Yay. So here I am for my Sunday thing. It's good to be with you guys and woohoo for 2021. Good things are coming, right? Yes, yes, yes. So if you have a question, definitely feel free to go ahead and post it here in the comments. And if you're listening to the replay, you can go ahead and feel free to post your comments, and then I'll try to go back through and look at those as well. So there you go. So I have a question. I have a question from Liz, and she has like the cutest dog that she sent me a picture of, and is Mila. I'm not sure. Miel. Mill. I'm not sure how you say that. Bella is her nickname. So I'm just gonna go with Bella, because that's easier for me to say. And what is she wanting for her human, me, and two of my girls? So I'm going to see if, okay, because I just want to show you guys how cute this dog is. And hi, Mary Lou. Oh my goodness, good to see you. So I just have to show you like how adorable this dog is. So let's see if I can show you. Oh my goodness, it's hard to do with like the glare of the light. You can kind of see part of the picture, like half of the dog's head. The other half of the dog's head looks like that as well. So it's cute. It's kind of hard with the light. Yes, and yes, definitely. I have time for a question for you, Mary Lou, and for Lisa. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to go jump right into Liz's question here. What is she wanting you to know? So what, oh, and hi, Terry, good to see you. So what Bella, the first thing that comes to me is Bella. She says she loves her nickname the best. She says, I prefer my nickname, and she says only certain people can call me like my real name, but my nickname is my favorite. And she says that she wants to jump more. She's like, I want to jump, jump, jump. Like, I want to go jump and explore places. And she's showing me that she wants some like stairs to like climb up the couch and climb on things. And she wants to have like little pedestals for herself, that she wants some like little pedestals. And she says that she likes to sniff flowers too. So whatever that means, she says, I like to sniff some flowers. That's really fun. So I'm just going to go and get on my live stream here, because then I can see who's listening. I think I have it all sorted out now, where all the comments are coming here into StreamYard, which is amazing. I finally got it figured out. So I'm so glad to see you all here. So I'm going to get into the other questions here. And then, yeah, if you want, Mary Lou, go ahead and type your question here in the comments, and then I'll get to that after Lisa's question. So Lisa says, does Frank have a message for me? And I'm sending you so much love, Lisa, because I know how much you miss your boy, and you lost both of your boys so close together, and I know how hard that is. And he's showing me like wings and like flight. He says that he wants you to like take off to, and he's like having me like do this. He says he wants you to take off to new heights, and like, you know, and fly and like reach for the stars with like what it is that you're like wanting to create. And then he's showing me like, it's interesting, because he's showing me like shelves, and like he says, rearrange, knock everything down and rearrange and put some new stuff up. And he says, have fun with that. He says, have fun with that. And that he says that he's sending you so much love, and he gives me like a little like what like this, like he gives you like a little paw of love, that he's just like love 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 love, just like this, that he just sends you so love, and he wants you to like go and try a new adventure. He's like, go and try a new adventure. It'll be really fun for you to do that, he says. So hopefully that helps, and I'm sending you so much love. Okay, so let's see here. We have a question from Mary Lou about Miss Zoe here. It says, Zoe is itching lots lately. Also, she wakes up every morning waking me up. Is it a comfort thing, or is there something we should know? And you said not, and then here, a second part of this is not sure if she's cold, if it's a habit. Thank you. Yeah, of course, you're welcome here. So it's interesting. So what I picked up from Zoe, as you're saying that, like she makes me like itch, kind of like the side of my face right here. She says like it's like itchy, 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 like on her face by her whiskers, and it's more like her oh, you're welcome, Lisa. It's more like her right side that she's showing me, like by her whiskers, and it's something that she's kind of like brushing up against, like as she walks outside. She's showing me something that's like rubbing on her face, and then she does go like this, that she's like cold. She says that she wants more covers. She's like, give me more covers, give me more covers. And she's showing me like a little pink vest, and she wants to wear like a little pink vest and a little pink jacket when she's out walking. And she says it's that maybe she could try some like pajamas, and maybe you guys could share the covers with her, because she says, I'm cold, like share the blankets and give me my little comfy spot, and I want my little comfy spot, and that will really help me. She's like, yeah. She's like, it's part like, itchy from like kind of like environmental kind of allergies, because she had me like itch right here, like all in her face and her neck is what she's showing me is like the main area. So just kind of, it's like an environmental thing with like a grass or something that she's rubbing up against, and she's like, yes, give me my little blanket and my little jacket to wear outside, and maybe some jammies. And she's showing me like something to like cover her ears sometimes when it's cold outside. I forget what it's called, but they have these like little scarf things for dogs that you can like put over their head, and it covers like part of their head, and it covers part of their ears too. She's showing me something about that too. So hopefully that helps there. And let's see here. I'm just like looking through the comments because I don't want to miss anybody here. And let's see here. All right. Yes, Snooty, that is it. She's like, break it out. She says, come on. She's like, give me my Snooty. Yes. So hopefully that helps. And I'm sending you guys lots of love here. And oh, it's so good to see you too, Lavona. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. No, not the Snooty to bed. She's like on walks. She says just to walk, like when you walk outside. The Snooty, but she's showing me like kind of like either like pajamas at night, because you can actually wear, they actually have dog pajamas, or just kind of give her like a nice like cozy like blanket that she can lay on, and one that she could have covered on the top of her that she can like kick off if she needs to too, because she's like, I just like my warm little comfy spot. And she likes to be like, she's showing me on sometimes the sides can get mixed up, but she's like, okay, she's showing me like on the right side of the bed. She's showing me the right side of the bed, like by feet. She's showing me like her dad's feet. She's like, I want to snuggle up like right there in between you guys, like on that more of like that side. So yeah, for walks for sure, for the Snooty. Yes. And let's see here. And I know I had another question up here, and thanks for bearing with me. You guys are so amazing. All right, so we had a question here from Terry, and Terry says, what does winter want me to know about her? Oh my goodness, Winter is like, oh, you're so welcome, Mary Lou. You're so welcome. My pleasure. And hi, Charlotte. Good to see you too. I'll get to your question. And then I see Jen has a question too. I'll get to your question. And hi, Vicki. It's so good to see everybody here. I love it. So let's see here. So what Winter says is Winter says like that she's like full of surprises. She says, I'm full of surprises and I'm full of like wonder and that I'm full of surprises. And she says, just know that, like that you'll never really necessarily know like 100% with her, that she'll always like kind of keep you on your toes. She says, I like to keep you on your toes. I like to keep you on your toes. And that's what I do. I'm really good at keeping you on your toes. And then she shows me that she likes to like watch like the snow. Like she likes the cold weather because she likes to kind of like curl up and be comfy and cozy in her favorite places. She says that that is like the absolute best and that she loves that so much. She says it's so fun. She says she says it's so fun, so fun, so fun. And she says you never know what I'll surprise you with. She says you never know, you never know. And it's like, it's funny because I'm almost breaking out in song. It's like she wants you to like do some singing or like watch some opera. I know that sounds really weird, but I just have to throw out everything that I pick up on, even if it sounds strange, because usually a lot of the times it's those little like nuggets of information that are really pivotal in some way. So there's that. So let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about this question. Oh my goodness. So Jen says, I'm thinking about getting a sister for Izzy because she loves having dog friends so much. Would she be happy to have a full-time friend sister? Oh my goodness. So it's so funny because like literally as you like ask that question, I want to be like Flipper. You remember the show Flipper, and Flipper kind of like claps. Like I just want to like clap, 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 clap. It's just clap, clap, clap. And it's almost like she's doing like cartwheels and like backflips because she's like, oh boy, yes, 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 yes. It would be fun. It would be fun. It would be so much fun to get another friend for me. And she's showing me like not like a red golden. She's showing me like kind of like a blonder golden retriever. So something like that. And you know, one that maybe is like a little bit smaller than her, like the same size or a little bit smaller. But she says no, not like too much not too much bigger than me, she says not too much bigger than me, but oh my gosh, she is like so excited. Oh my gosh, she's just like having me clap like this. She's like, oh what, so much fun. Like she could just like barely contain herself. She is like so excited. Oh my gosh. And I'm excited for you guys. I want to see pictures. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. So yes, it's fun to have two dogs because then they have each other to play with and have fun with. And I know I love having both my Cool Up and my Nugget because they really have so much fun together. And what's cool is having Nugget has actually opened Cool Up and kind of brought her out of her shell and made her so much more confident. It's so amazing to see, and it makes me so happy. They're just such a great pair. And hi, Lisa. Oh my goodness, so good to see you too. Oh my goodness, so many cool people. And hi, Barbara. Yes, actually, yeah. Just type your question here in the comments, and I would love to answer your question. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see you. And yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Terry. And Jen says that that's totally her. And you have your name on a waiting list for a white light one. Oh my goodness. I love it. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Yay. Full body wiggles. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. That's so like exciting. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see some pictures. That's going to be so awesome. Yeah. And also too, if any of you that like listen to these live broadcast on my Facebook page. I have reviews on there. So if you want to like go and give a review, that's awesome. Or like your pet that I've communicated with while you've been watching the live video here, there's like a way that you can do a visitor post. I would love to see their pictures, and I'm sure everybody else would as well, because I think on Facebook, like in the comments here, I don't think there is a way to leave a picture, but oh my gosh, I would love that. That would be so much fun. So all right, so I have a question here. I see I have a question from Margaret, Barbara, and then Charlotte, and don't worry, I'm going to get to all of you guys here, because that is what I'm here for on Sunday night, is to be of service for you and ask and answer your questions here. So let's see here. Charlotte says, do you have any info from Axel? Axel just says, like, the message that I get from Axel right now is actually like a message for you. And that's like a message, like Axel says, like, stand your ground, like stand your ground. Like, don't let somebody that's trying to like push you down right now do that. He says, I'm here, like I have your back, and I'm standing your ground with you. Like, don't he says, like, don't back down from what is like bothering you right now. Like, stand in your truth and stay with your truth. And that's like a really important thing to do. That's what I get from Mr. Axel. And then I have Margaret, and then I'll get to your question, Barbara, after that. So thanks for bearing with me. And you're so welcome, Jen. Oh my goodness, you are so welcome. I am so like excited for you and Miss Izzy here. Let's see here. So Margaret says, hi, Shauna. I found a parakeet a year ago, and I want to know what he needs from me. I feel like I'm missing something. So right away, like what I picked up on from your parakeet is like two things. So your parakeet is so grateful that they're with you now. Like, it's just so amazing for them to be with you. They're so happy about that, and just so darn excited to be with you. But he's showing me, like, the parakeet showed me like a round wooden toy that they can kind of like spin around, and showing me like blocks and bells and like all these different toys that they want to play with. And like they want something with like a little bell. I see like a kind of like a jingle bell. Like they want to have something that has like a little jingle bell, and like some toys, like some wooden, like little long kind of toys, like not Jenga, but oh gosh. So when I was a kid, I had this game called Blockhead, I think is what it was called. It had all these different colored blocks. So it's showing me like a Jenga block that's like a long rectangular one, but that's like one of the primary colors. So some like red, yellow, blue, and green, and definitely all of that likes to spin stuff around, and a bell. It's like, yes, bring on all of that. Oh my goodness. And we have somebody here from Scotland. That's so awesome. So cool. Hi, Jem. So good to see you. And hi, Joe. So good to see you on here too. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you that since I've been doing this, I look forward to doing this every Sunday, because it is just so much fun. I love connecting with all of you. So so there is that. It's beautiful. Connect with all of you. And hi, Irene. So good to see you too. And hi, Denise. Good to see you here. And all right, so I'm going to jump into some other questions here, and let's see here. So we have Barbara and then Joe. So Barbara says, let's see here. I'm wondering about my dog Tahoe. I love that name, by the way. That is like a beautiful name. I love that. So I'm wondering about my dog Tahoe, who will be 17 on January 18th. Oh wow! Happy birthday to Tahoe on the 17th of January. Oh my goodness, how is she feeling? Is she in a lot of pain or discomfort? Anything we can do to help him? How is he doing? Anything we can do to help him be more comfortable? So he's showing me that like it's oh yeah, and you're so welcome, Meg. You're so welcome. Let's see. He's showing me that he likes like warm and cold. He says that he gets like hot and cold, hot and cold. And he's showing me like a papasan chair. You know how like Pier 1 used to have those papasan chairs and it has like the big round cushion. He's showing me like a big, huge cushion on the floor for him that's kind of like propped up against something. So it's kind of like not like a cocoon per se, but like there's the bottom part of the cushion and then like the part of the cushion is like propped up against something. So it's kind of like a little couch, but not like a couch. And he wants some like extra like fluffiness there and extra comfort, and that like something to help prop up his back right hip area, because right now I'm like touching like my right upper thigh and my right hip. So he says that something to help give him comfort there will really help. And you notice like sometimes he may shift and move a lot. It's because of that discomfort there. And I would check with your vet and see kind of what kind of supplements that they recommend. See if maybe you could try some like CBD. Talk with your vet about that and see how that would work. And he's showing me that like sometimes he likes like the cool places to lay where it might be more of like a harder surface. And he says don't worry about me so much with that, mom, that it's like okay for me to have that as long as I have my soft spot nearby. And he says just like the main thing is just he's like having me look at my light that's above me, my little ring light above my computer. He says like make sure that there's like a light always on like in the kitchen at night is what he's saying. He says that he'll give him a lot of help too. And he says like he likes the color green too. He says that he loves the color green, and having the color green around him really helps him too. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and hopefully you do something really fun for his birthday, which I'm sure you will. And also too like some energy work and even some massage might really help too. And I actually do distance energy healing sessions for people. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I would be happy to do that for you. So let's see here. I just don't want to miss any questions. And you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Charlotte, here. And okay, cool. It looks like all the comments are popping up here. Yeah, and so let's see here. And all right. So I'm just going down the line here. And Jem says, I would love something if you could connect. So I don't know if you have like a pet that you want me to connect with. I don't know if this is for you or for somebody else that's listening. Oh, hi, Doreen. So good to see you here. So there's an image that just came through, and so if you have like a specific question for a specific pet, you could just put their name and if they're living or are passed. But there's just a black lab that came through, kind of like a older like black lab that kind of moved kind of slower and likes like mud and sticks. So I don't know if that's somebody that's listening now or is going to listen to the replay, or a dog that somebody maybe had here in the past. But I get a message that lab is saying that lab, whoever, there's a black lab for somebody here. I don't know who it's for, but they're sending you, so much love, and they want you to go fishing more. So whatever that is and whoever that's for, you'll know that message is for you. So I had to get that out there because they were coming through really, really strong. So there is that. So, oh, it's Bella. You have a little dog named Bella. Oh, Bella. I love that name. That's so cute. She says she wants like a little hat. She's showing me, like, it's just so funny because she's showing me that she wants like a little like crocheted hat that has like the little strings on it. It has like the little like pom-pom balls at the end. She says that she likes fun things like that, and that she says she wants more of like those little like kind of crunchy crunchy cheesy treats. She's like, I want some more crunchy cheesy treats. Bring on some more of those crunchy cheesy treats. And she says, yes, I am so beautiful. She says, I get so many compliments, and she's showing me like how her face, she says like the alignment of like her nose and like the side of her face is different than most dogs, but she's like, that's my character. She says I have like a cool little like grin over here, like a cool little grin with my tooth. Oh, and she loves cheese. I love that. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, you've been slacking on the cheese, slacking on the cheese, slacking on the cheese. And she's like, I want a hat like you too. So it's so funny. She's a character. I love it. So let's see here. And then we have a question from Denise here. And then we have a question about Nevis that I'll get to. And then from Doreen here. All right. So and thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for being here with me. This is so awesome. Let's see here. And Denise says, does my cat Angel want me to know anything about her? Oh, no, about how he'd like me to care for and interact with him. He says like that he says you've gotten better about this, but he says he doesn't like it like when you come like this, like at his like underneath his like chin and stuff. He says, don't pet me right there on my chin. He's like, right here on my chest is where you need to pet. He says, do that. And he says, like when you go, he's like, don't go too fast or go too slow. He says, just go like at a normal pace with me. Cause he says, I won't reach out my paw too fast. He says, I'll try not to reach out my paw too fast is what he says. So he says he can be like a little bit of a slugger sometimes. He says I can be a little bit of a slugger, and he says just keep up your patience with him, which is what you have been doing. And he says that he loves being with you, and that you always like appease him with like with fun, and that you always appease him with so much fun. And he says he really that he really, really loves that. So yeah, so there's that. Hopefully that helps. And let's see here. And I'm going to go back here up to the comments here. And let's see here. So let's see here. Okay. Lisa wants to know if Nevis and I would like to go to barn hunt trials when they start again. Oh my goodness. So Nevis says, yes, yes, yes. Heck yes. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And Riggs says, well, he says, like, I want to go and it's fun and it's cool and stuff, but it's not like he says, I'm so like good at it that it's like not much of a challenge for me, like my agility. Cause he says, I'm so good at my agility and I dazzle people. So he says, I guess I could go and dazzle people at barn hunt right now too, because that's what we can do. But he says, yes, 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 it would be fun. It would be fun. It would be fun. And he says, I want to go first. He says, I want to go first on the first run. And then Nevis can go after me because I can show Nevis how good I can be. But Nevis is so, so excited about it. He's like, yes, 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 I want to go. And I want to sniff and do that. Where Riggs is like, yeah, like it'll be fun, but not as fun as like the agility, because it doesn't have as like much action and like endurance stuff like the agilities. But he says it'll do for now. It'll do for now. It'll do for now. So hopefully that helps there. And let's see here. And then we have a question here from let's see here. And you guys are so welcome. This is my pleasure. And it says, let's see here. I would love to hear from my girl, Raina. And you said Raina passed away a year ago and she was my heart. Oh my goodness. My heart goes out to you. That's such a hard thing, right? Because there's so there's so much a part of our lives, right? And it's different than any relationship than you can imagine. And we have such a closeness with them that is so different than any other relationship, right? They know us so much more than the people in our lives a lot of time, right? They're so good at that. So Raina like sends you like, oh my goodness. So Raina, oh my goodness, what a heart. What a heart. And yes, Riggs is pretty dazzling. Oh my goodness, I love that. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. So I love it. And like I feel like it's like I have a message coming from Raina, but like right when I saw that, something from Riggs came through, like I want to like jump through a hoop. Like I need to jump through a hoop. So like let's make that happen. I want to jump through a hoop. So there's that. Don't want to forget that. And yeah, and you guys are so welcome. So the message from Raina says, I have so much. I have so much. And she's sending me like she's showing me sunbeams and moonbeams. So she's sending me like she says she says I'm sending my person my other piece of my heart. I'm sending her sunbeams and moonbeams. And she's showing me like a bright sun with like these beautiful rays that are coming off of the sun that like I radiate to your heart and in your heart. And that's what I do for you, is I radiate in your heart, in your heart, in your heart. And I send you moonbeams just like this, like from Raina's heart to yours. It's like moonbeams, like heart moonbeams. And Raina says that she wants you to get some like, I'm getting it mixed up because they're very similar. So go with, always go with what resonates with you with any of the messages that I pick up on or that I offer during this time, right? Only take what resonates with you, right? And it may not resonate with you at the moment, it might be later, but just, kind of keep that in mind. So Raina is showing me like moonstone and opal. She wants you to like get some moonstone and opal because that's significant to your heart-to-heart connection with her, is the moonstone and the opal, because it's like that pure pearl iridescent, and it has like the sparkles of like the pink and the green, and I even think like a little bit of like blue. I'm thinking of actually something that I have that I won years ago that is this really beautiful opal necklace. So she wants you to harness that opal, and something about that is significant, like that sparkles. And if you see like out of the corner of your eye, like up kind of like in the corner of your ceiling, as I like point up there, little sparkles of light, like especially like green and pink, and like kind of like iridescent sparkles, kind of like fairy dust color, like that clear kind of fairy dust, that she is that her presence is right there, and she's always shining her love with you, and always shining that love for you. And I'm just sending you so much love, Doreen, because I know like how hard that is. And she says, like, when you sit and you close your eyes and you just kind of close your eyes like this, and maybe you have your as I close my eyes, your hand on your heart, and then your feet on the ground, and just you can connect with that energy and that essence of her, and that will help to bring you some peace, right? Even though I know it's such a hard thing, right? And just remember that there is no time limit on grief, that it's always a part of us, and don't let anybody tell you any different. And it can hit us at any time where we might just have that moment where out of the blue we just think of them, and and it may just make us cry, it may make us emotional, it may make us bring a smile to our heart. And I definitely believe that in times like that, that's when they're really communicating with us and sending those messages to us. So there's that. And I'm sending you so much love, so much love. And she wants me to do this too, like a little like heart. She's like, my heart is always in your heart, and your heart is always in mine, no matter what the time or space is between us, right? Because just because the physical presence doesn't exist, that energetic connection and that heart-to-heart connection still exists and is very much present. So there is that. And hi, Jennifer. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. And hi, Carrie and Amber. So good to see you. And you're most welcome. Like I love, like I said, I just love doing this here on Sundays. It is just like the highlight of my week, spending it with you guys here. And oh, that's so cool that that Barb is your sister, Patty. Oh my goodness. Oh, and sweet Tahoe. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So you have a question here. Does Dutton the horse have any abuse in his past? He's super jumpy around his rump area sometimes. Any reason? And he says like what he's showing me is like yes, and he says that like with like he's showing me like with a rope is what he's showing me, like a really kind of like a medium thickness rope that somebody like used to on his left side. They used to like kind of take a rope and like smack the back of his rump, and sometimes it would even like hit his tail, and he would kind of like jolt up, and it would just be like, oh my gosh, this is too much. So he says that that he had that, and it's more like he's showing me like on his left side is more sensitive. So I feel like if you kind of nurtured his left side, like that back rump a little bit, and maybe did some like energy work and some massage and just some light touch back there, just to show him that now this is like his new way of being, that he has nothing but love and just pure love, and a person that loves him and is there for him 100%, right? That's what he has, and that's what he has right now. So he's so grateful for that. And let's see here. All right, you guys are most welcome here. And it looks like I have another question here. Okay, I don't want to miss this question here from Amber and then Carrie. Let's see here. Just making sure I don't miss anything here. And let's see here. Okay. Amber says, does my dog Millie need any dietary changes? Does she have a tooth that's bothering her or any other needs? So she says her diet is pretty good. She's like, yeah, and you're so welcome, Doreen. She says, oh, he tucks his butt and scoots. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because he's like, oh, so yeah, just even like energy work from a distance. Patty would might try that and see if that helps shift anything for him there. And so with Millie, for the dietary changes, she showed me like that sometimes like the dry, like it's like a dry kind of food gets like caught up in her teeth, and she doesn't like that. She says, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And she's showing me like an upper tooth. And so now again, like sides can get mixed up, but she's showing me like kind of an upper tooth. And I feel like it's on. So it looks like from the camera, it looks like it's the right side, but she's having me touch like an upper left tooth. And so it's like you have your front teeth, and it's like the first, second, or third one back from like the top left. And then there is like one that's like toward the back on the upper that's kind of bothering her, and like her cheek is really bothering her up there too. But she says don't monkey around with the diet too much. She's like, no, don't do that. She says, don't do that, don't mess around with the diet too much. And she's showing me like a round kind of like toy. It's not like a rope toy. It's kind of like a tug toy, like a round toy, like that she's like tug. Like I want to get back to tugging, like when we can, like when we get that tooth figured out and we know what's going on with that tooth. She says, yeah. She says, yes. And she says, mwah, mwah, mwah. She says, I love my mama so much. She says, I love my mama so much. And let's see here. And then, hi, Carrie. Carrie says she has a question here. Let's see here. I forgot to ask you last week, and you said your husband reminded you. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Why my kitty snuggles with me and not with him? Anything he can do differently to get more love? Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so funny. So the thing that your kitty says that he could do to get more love is, oh my goodness, is not try so hard, like not make it such a big deal, because your kitty's like, the more you want to cuddle with me and the more you try, it's not going to happen. So so your kitty says, don't care so much if I want to cuddle with you, and then maybe I'll be like, oh wait, like maybe I do want to cuddle, so just kind of play it off like you don't, like he doesn't want to cuddle with her so much, and then she'll cuddle with him more. And then she also says, don't make it such a big deal of the fact that how she cuddles with you too, because she says that that's part of it too. And she says she cuddles with you more because you just don't make it a big deal, like it's just your thing that you do and it's just natural. So the more that he can do with that, the more that will help. So yeah, so that's what she says there. Oh my goodness. She is so funny, right? So, oh my goodness, I love that. And hi, Mill from Australia. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is so cool because we have somebody from Australia listening and somebody from Scotland listening. And just so you know, with the regular animal communication sessions and everything that I do, I can do those from a distance. And if you are international like that, I do Zoom sessions as well. So, you know, if you're ever interested in more of like a full session, I do that. So there is, so just to let you know that. So yay. So yes, Carrie. So like play hard to get, like it just doesn't like matter, and then she'll come around more. Like act like he doesn't want to cuddle. She says just act like he doesn't want to cuddle, and that will help, because she's just like, oh my gosh, like stop trying so hard. Don't try so hard. Like it's not a big deal. Like let's not try so hard, and let's not make it like such a big make it such a big ordeal. Like let's not do that, because it's like really not that big of a deal. So that's what she says. Oh my goodness, the humor that the animals bring into our life is just amazing. It just amazes me all the time. It's so funny. So I love it. So let's see here. And then we have Jennifer says, let's see, how is Wrigley? Wrigley says, like, he's showing me, like, so it's interesting. So he's showing me like a baseball field, and he's showing me like that somebody, like a pitcher, like as I move my hand, he's showing me like a pitcher is ready to like throw a ball, and somebody else is ready to, of course, you know, like with the bat, like, you know, batter up, like batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up. Is what he's telling me. He says that batter up. He says it's batter up time. Like it's like he's almost showing me like that he wants to like that it's like it's almost time for him to like come back. He says it's time for me to like come back. Like he wants to like come back in physical form. He's like, I miss everybody, and I'm like always checking in, and I'm always right there. And he just shows me an image of like the baseball diamond again with like batter up, like a pitcher is about to like throw a ball. So he says that he says, yeah, he's like, he says, I send so much love, and he's like, I want to he's like, I'm ready to be back. He's like, I have like, he shows me like that he has like one paw back, like whatever that means. He's like, I have he says, I have one paw back. He's like, batter up, batter up. He's like, okay. He's like, yep. And I love that you said that. You said I was just going to ask you if he was ready. So, oh my gosh, I literally, as you said that, like I just got chills all over that. He says, yes. He says, you need to help he says, you need to help my people get ready. He's like, come on, grandma. He's like, help them get ready and help, let me get like tears in my eyes. He says, help them find me again. Like you like help be that link, like you're that link and that help. Like, cause he's like, yes, 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 batter up, batter up, batter up. And he shows me for some reason, I don't know what the significance of this is, but he shows me Babe Ruth. So Babe Ruth and like something with like the Florida Marlins. So I don't know what that means, but he's showing me that. So yeah, so definitely keep me posted with that. Oh my goodness. Wow. So that's just, you never know what's going to come through. I mean, I still like, you know, even though I do this, I still get like blown away by the messages and the things that come through. It's like, wow, because you just never know. It's so powerful, that connection and this communication. And that's just so, it's just such a beautiful thing. Oh no, they went to a baseball tournament in Florida for his dad and son. They left yesterday. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's interesting. So there you go. Wow. Like, right. You never know. Like, wow. So there you go. Oh my goodness. I love that that his dad, your son, went there yesterday. So yeah, he's gonna be giving them like all kinds of like messages, and like things are gonna happen that your son might talk to you about, like from the to come home, Andrew's little is a picture. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's so cool. So he's showing me like things that are gonna happen. Why they're there in Florida. He's showing me like something when they go to like the concession stand, and something about popcorn or something like that. So like I feel like when Andrew comes back from their trip, like he might, you know, say like, hey, you know, like I was really thinking about Wrigley a lot and all of that. So that could kind of be kind of your doorway there. Oh my goodness, definitely keep me posted. Wow, that is just wow. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just so cool. My goodness, that's yeah. He's like, it's time, it's time. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. So we have a question from Mill. Looks like I have some comments from Mill here, but then some of them like were blank. But you said you had a dog that was 18 in dog years. It was your says something about your girl Tilly is also in animal heaven as well. And it's so funny, like what's really interesting with them is they're both like showing me balloons, and they're like playing with the balloons together, kind of like they're kind of like a pawn at each other, like both of them are together at the other side, and they both kind of like what they're showing me is they paw their love down to you. It's like if you feel kind of like a paw kind of on you like this, you feel kind of like a little brush or something like that, that's them, that they're sending you their love, and that they're both like sending you so much love. And like watch for those signs. And if you see like balloons up in the sky too, that's like that's a signal from them and a signal of their love. And that's like part of how they send their love to you. And yeah, definitely Jennifer, ask him. Oh my gosh. And definitely keep me posted. Oh my goodness. And yeah, hopefully that helps, Mill. And I'm sending you so much love. I know that like is such a hard thing. And just like also too, like keep in mind the sessions, like the sessions that I actually like do that are on my website are like longer, like more in-depth sessions where you can ask questions. And you know, it's where these little mini things I do here, it's just kind of like rapid fire quick readings. So it is, you know, a lot of great information that comes through. But if you're wanting like more detail, you know, more like one-on-one, definitely you can check out my website, which is natureskeeper.info. And then on Instagram under Shauna Marie Fisher, YouTube under Shauna Marie Fisher, and then on Facebook under Nature's Keeper / Shauna Marie Fisher. So if you're wanting like more in depth, so hopefully that helps, Mill. And I'm sending you so much love. Oh my goodness, so much love. And it looks like we have a couple more questions. We have some more questions here. We have one from Barbara and then Stephanie. It's so good to see you too, Stephanie. I hope that you are doing well too. So good to see you. And you are most welcome, Mel. You are most welcome. And then too, like, just pay attention to those signs. In the next like week or so, like if you notice kind of like balloons off in a distance, and I'm showing something with like a purple or a yellow or a red balloon. So just pay attention for that, because that's kind of what I'm seeing, or maybe it'll be like a combination of all those colors. So that's what I'm seeing for that. So let's see here. I'm going to jump up, and oh my goodness, I love like being able to stream on my business page, on my personal page, and on YouTube all at once. This is like so amazing. So let's see here. And we have Barbara's question here is, can you tell me what happened to our senior dog, Primo? She disappeared from our fenced backyard years ago. Oh my goodness, Barbara, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine how hard that must have been, right? That's this, oh my goodness, because like the not knowing and the wondering and the, you know, all of that kind of racing through your mind, right? That's just, I can't even fathom or imagine how hard that would be. Like, it's what's really interesting is like I see, and like Primo says, I don't blame anybody. I don't want anybody to feel like at fault or responsible or something like that. Primo showed me like a little spot in the fence where there's like a little gap in the fence that like I slid, like that Primo slid through and went through, and that didn't go very far, and then just like passed from old age, and that like something happened with Primo's heart. Primo's showing just like my heart stopped. It was just like really quick. Like I went to like take a rest and lay down, because I kind of got like, you know, turned around a little bit, and I laid down, and then it was like, whoa, woof, like there my presence is in like a different form. And Primo says that like I send you messages through the clouds in the sky, so you'll see like an image that will make you think of Primo, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a dog image. It could be like another image, like a star, or like an image of a flower or something like that. If you feel that connection from Primo, just know that that is a message from your baby Primo. And oh my goodness, and I'm sending you so much love, so much love. Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine, like, oh, I just, yeah, so much love. And Primo says always just remember the love and focus on the love, because it's the love that is just the most important and amazing thing. And like always just focus on the love, that's where it's really at, is the love. So there is that. So yeah. And hi, Carrie, good to see you here. We have Carrie tuning in from YouTube. And yes, Carrie, I communicate with dogs and cats and horses and birds and you name it. And it, you know, all animals, I communicate with animals. So that is me. So yes, so I would love it if you have a question to go ahead and post it in the comments, because I would love to tune in for you. And hi, Kylie. Oh my goodness, good to see you. I'm glad that you made it. And hi, Katie. I see Katie there. And let's see here. All right. And then I have a question here from Stephanie here. And let's see here. Stephanie says, my dog Yoshi. Oh my goodness, that's a cute name too. I love it. He's getting older. We are concerned how comfortable he is these days. Is he doing okay? And he says, yeah, like I'm doing okay, but he's showing me like his middle back, like the top part of his back, like in the middle. Like he says that like that his back bothers him sometimes. So he's like, yeah, my back bothers me. So like he's showing me like some maybe like not for a long time, maybe like a short amount of time. He's showing me like some heat to stimulate some things in his back. And then also like yeah, I would talk to your vet and see maybe if there's like a vet in your area that maybe does some like laser therapy, because I'm getting something with like I see like a laser therapy helping Yoshi, because I feel like it's like back like out of alignment and kind of out of adjustment sometimes, and it kind of hurts like kind of like in the middle part of the back, is what I show. And maybe even some acupuncture might help. So since I know you're down there in Southern Oregon, if you're still down there in Jacksonville, there's a vet named Dr. Judkins, and he owns Animal Kind there in Jacksonville. And I know he does acupuncture and work with herbs and different things like that. And he is absolutely amazing. So just stuff to help with that comfort, and even just maybe some energy work there around around like his back will be really helpful. And even like on the sides, so go from like the top middle back, and then like kind of move your hand down. I'm being guided to like the left, that like the left side is affected more by this than the right side, is what I'm picking up on. So hopefully that helps. And let's see here. All right. And then oh, yes. And what's his name? Oh, yes. So it's Dr. Judkins. So it's Judkins, and it's Animal Kind in Jacksonville. So it's just right there on the main street in Jacksonville. So yeah. So if you can't find it, just send me a message, and I'd be happy to send you a link to his info, because he is amazing. I actually when I lived down there in Southern Oregon, I actually went to Dr. Judkins for my Luna, and he was so amazing. And I actually refer a lot of clients in Southern Oregon to Dr. Judkins. So yeah, so he is he's so awesome. So there we go. And yes, Kylie, I communicate with pets that are alive and that have passed. So yes, thank you, Jennifer, for answering that too. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and you live in Jacksonville. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so right on the main street there. So when it's like kind of starting to end, and it's starting to kind of like go into Medford, and you don't turn like on Main Street to go to like the Rays, like right there on the right, there's like two little businesses. There's like a coffee place, and he's like right to the left of the coffee place. And in the Jacksonville Review, he does like a monthly article. At least he did years ago. So I assume he probably still does. So there is that. And no, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Stephanie. It is my pleasure. Yeah, he is amazing. And his office staff, I think he has the same girl. I think her name was Kim. I don't remember, but they're like so amazing and so sweet. Yeah, and you're worried about his back legs and his hips. Yeah, because you're showing me like his back. He is showing me like his hips a little bit too, like definitely more. Like he's showing me, it's interesting because he's showing me like his right hip, and then like his left, like hips and stuff. They're kind of, he's showing me like a kind of like, oh, like kind of, it's kind of like he has like a weird sway with it. And it's like, there's a weird kind of like movement with both of those sides, with like the kind of the way the things are working on the inside. So I feel like Dr. Judkins definitely would doing some like acupuncture, and what he does will really help. And just like know that like when you go to book an appointment, anybody that goes to a holistic vet, know that it is going to maybe cost you a little bit more, but just know that usually a lot of times with a holistic vet, your initial consultation will be a lot longer than it will be with a traditional vet. And so just know that they cover a lot of bases that maybe a traditional vet wouldn't cover. Not that traditional vets are bad, because traditional vets are great too. It's just holistic kind of goes on a different level there. So there is that to keep in mind. And I do show I have some other questions here. Oh, and you said he's an American English Bulldog. Oh my goodness, he sounds so sweet. I love their little like kind of underbite and their little like face that they have. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you notice how hard it is getting for him to walk and stand and get in the car. So yeah, that can be so hard, right? So and there's a great book. It's called, I wish I had it near me, but I don't have it near me right now. It's called The Dog Lover's Guide to Massage. And it's by Megan Arnault or something. I think it's like Aryeult. And it's The Dog Lover's Guide to Massage. It's amazing. It has a lot of different techniques that you can do yourself, and it has like little illustrations and ways to help like different areas of the body and all that. And it is like such a great book. I can't recommend it enough. So it's really great. And I do have other questions here that I'm going to make sure to get to. And you're so welcome, everybody. Oh my goodness, you are so welcome. And all right, Carrie says, and then I have a question from Kylie here that I'm going to get to as well. Carrie says, can you talk to my dog TJ? Want to know what he thinks of me. Oh my goodness. So he's showing me like that he wants to, like, he's showing me like nose to nose with like his ball. He says it like he wants to, like, you know, he's showing me like this. He's like, I want to bounce the ball back. I want to play more with like ball. He's showing me like a big kind of like red ball is what he's showing me. He's like, I want to like balance it and give it back to you. And he's like, he says that like he's like your little clown, that he's like your little humor. And he says, I love to make my mom smile. He says there's nothing more that makes me happy than to make my person smile. Is I love to make my person smile. That makes me so happy to make my person smile. That there's nothing that makes me happier than that. And I just love to make my person smile. So hopefully that helps. Let's see here. And that was for, okay, let's see. I think I might have got that mixed up here. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, so this must have been, you must have like came from YouTube over here. So let's see here. I'm going to go through the, okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have a question here from, okay, I'm just trying to like look at like what came from YouTube and what came here. So all right, so thanks for your patience here. And oh my goodness. And let's see here. So I have this, I think it's probably be my unless somebody else comes up with a question here, the one from Kylie here will be the last question. So I'm so glad that you were you got to tune in here, Kylie. And it says, can you communicate with TJ? He is a dear. He used to come to my parents' house and say hello, and one day he stopped coming. I want to know where he is. Oh my goodness. And that is like such a sweet, question. Kylie, I really love that. So the thing that I pick up on from, and I love that you had a name, and so does he. He's showing me like that. It's interesting because he says that like I was older than you think. He says I was older than you think, and he's showing me like all these like leaves and these like trees, and he's showing me like kind of like fall time is what he's showing me, and he's showing me that he like went to the woods, and he says that like he got old really fast, that he stopped coming because he says like I just got old and like I'm up like more in the woods by my by myself now. He says, don't worry, nobody, he says, nobody got me. He says, they didn't get me. He says that I have, like I'm like a good, like I'm a good camouflager, like when I need to be camouflaged. But he says that he always came to you, and that you always had like wisdom to like gain from each other. Like he's showing me like an apple, and that he's giving you like an apple. He says, here's like an apple, like I share my wisdom and my love with you, like I share my wisdom and my love. And he says the reason I didn't come is just because like I got older, and like he showed me like far off into the woods, just of like old age, is what he's saying. He's like, it wasn't like a hunter or anything like that. He's showing me that it was that it was old, that it was old age, is what he's is what he's is what he's showing me. And he says he's like grateful for all the like the bounty that you guys gave him, that he is so grateful for that. And he says you can still see him like in the shadows. He says like you can still hear him, even though like he's not there. He's showing me that you can still like hear him in the leaves, like even though like you look and you're like, oh, he's not there, but like I feel his presence is there. So that's what I get from him. And so just know that like that dear wisdom is with you really strong, to just like, you know, always there to help like wrestle and follow your path, and be in your path. And hopefully that helps. And oh my goodness, and I'm just sending you all so much love. And all, you're welcome. You're so welcome here. And this just means so much to me to do this every Sunday. And also too, like if you're listening to the replay and you have a question, feel free to post it in here. Or if like I answered one of your questions here tonight, and then you know something comes up and you're like, oh wait, I have a question about that, definitely feel free to go ahead and you know, send me a message, or type in a comment. Definitely go ahead and feel free to do that. So there's that. All, and yeah, all. Yeah, and he misses you so much too. Oh my goodness, he misses you so much too. And you're so welcome. And he says like that he's showing me like that he wants you to like have somebody like draw a picture of him, like where it's like kind of like a stenciled kind of pencil drawing, where like it's just him and his head is kind of down like this, and it's like up but down, like a down, and that there's like leaves below. And it's just like a kind of like a black and white, kind of like a charcoal painting, or like a stencil picture drawing of him, is what he's showing me that he wants you to carry with you, or like hang up, because he says that wisdom of that deer like carries with you, and is so much a part of you, that it really is like so much a part of you. So hopefully that helps. And he says he has like reindeer energy too. Like he says that, doesn't sound weird because we just, you know, what, Christmas just passed. What was it, like last week? I don't even remember. So I think it was last week. Times just go by so fast. As he wants you to watch like the Santa Claus movie, the one with Tim Allen, like watch the Santa Claus movie. So yeah, so whatever that means, I don't know why. Maybe it's just the trailer for the movie or the whole movie, but he's showing me that he wants you to watch the Santa Claus movie. And all, thank you so much, Patty. And then you thought about getting him tattooed. That's crazy. Yes, he could totally know that. So that makes sense of like the whole like stencily thing. And he's having me kind of touch my wrist here, and it's interesting because I haven't done it yet. But I thought about getting a tattoo to honor my Luna that passed away. I thought about kind of like getting her paw print, or maybe getting a butterfly or something. So who knows? Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, their energy can, you know all of that, right? They're so much in tune to like all of our thoughts and everything we we think and all of that. They're so a part of that. So if you guys would like to learn more about animal communication, I haven't done a class in quite some time, but I was kind of thinking of putting together a Zoom class. So if you're interested in that, definitely feel free to shoot me a message so then I can make sure to have you on my list for that. So there is that. So yeah, because I would love that. And if you want to follow me on Nature's Keeper / Shauna Marie Fisher, and then also to Instagram under Shauna Marie Fisher, and then YouTube under Shauna Marie Fisher, and even on my Facebook page, if you want to leave like a review, if you've really loved hearing these readings, or if you want to like post a visitor comment, like a picture of the animal that I tuned into, I would love that too. And oh wow, you said Kylie says I wanted it on my forearm. Makes sense why he is telling you to touch your wrist. Yeah, because like right here, it's like yeah, like that's so do it. Oh my goodness, that would be so beautiful. And it's like, and he wants you to put a word with it too. Like I feel like you will know the word, but like what I have that's coming to me is like strength or wisdom or like wise. Maybe like strength, wisdom, or wise, or knowing, something like that. I kind of like keep tuning back to wise. So just wise. So I'm sending you so much love, and thank you for like, asking that question, right? Because there's like so many animals in our life that make so much an impact, and we have so much of a connection with them all, right? We have so much of a connection, and it's really powerful, right? So and for those of you that are still listening here, I haven't put it out there yet, but now I'm like really inspired to do it. I know it is already you're so welcome, Carrie. Oh cool, awesome. I will let you know, yay, because I'm working on putting that together. And I also have a new thing that I wanted to do. I know it's already like January 3rd, but hey, it's still the beginning of the year and Chinese New Year hasn't hit yet, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post about it. I'll put like a link to it in the comments here because I'll probably get that done tomorrow. We'll have a link for it. Is I'm going to do a new thing. A lot of people do like a word of the year reading or an angel of the year reading. I am going to do an animal of the year reading. And so if anybody's interested in that, the charge for it is going to be $15. And what it's going to be is I'm going to intuitively tune into like whatever animal has a message for you. So it could be like the crow. So I'm going to pick and tune into whatever animal has a message for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to intuitively give you guidance from that animal, like what they're working with for you now and for like this coming year. And it might be just that one animal, or who knows, maybe it might be a couple animals that come through for that, and it'll be the animal of the year reading. And what I would do is just email you what I pick up on, and then what that animal is for you. So if it's like crow, what the crow is helping you with, or if it's like a deer or a salmon, or whatever, it could be anything, right? So whatever that animal is that has a message for you, and then and then it'll be just $15. So I'll also put the information for that when I finish getting that put together for that animal of the year reading. And then hopefully within the next hopefully maybe by next week I'll have that the class put together that I'm going to do too. So that's, you guys are inspiring me, and thank you so much for that. And I will be back here again next Sunday. So make sure to follow me if you haven't already, so you can make sure to see those posts when they come up for these live broadcasts. And thank you so much, all of you that listen live, and thank you so much for those of you that are listening to the replay. And Happy New Year to all of you, and I'm wishing you nothing but joy and happiness here in the coming year. And I'm sending much love to you all. Bye for now.